Well guys, today's the day. We passed inspection yesterday on the footings. They were good. So got the concrete today. We're gonna get the footings poured. We'll finally make some progress. Of course, Mother Nature doesn't want to cooperate, and it's gonna rain tomorrow. So, you know, that's the way it goes, unfortunately, around here in this time of year. You get 3 or 4 nice days, and then turns around and rains a day or two, and then, you know, back to 3 or 4 nice days. So, you know, it kind of slowing the project down. But you know, once we get these holes poured and these footers cured up, then obviously they can rock and roll and, you know, start getting the columns, and then start getting this building up. So exciting news. Fill in the hole and get out of the way. Did you call that liquid money? Yeah. Yeah.
Not even the sea, but it's buried in the ground.
Yeah. So got truck number 2 just showed up. So far so good. So we got a beautiful fall day. It's Monday. Last Thursday we had the big rainstorm come in. It rained all day, so they didn't work Friday because it's still wet, and it dried out over the weekend. So they're trying to do a big push because tomorrow is going to be like cold and rainy, sleet, and possible snow. So golly, you know, 3 good days and an ugly day. 3 good days and an ugly day. So hey, hopefully they can get everything wrapped up on the footings. They're doing the I guess the pedestals now, so that'll sit up, and fingers crossed they're gonna come out here Wednesday and start hanging some steel. So that's exciting. So it's Tuesday mid-morning, and we did get a little bit of snow last night, as you can see. I don't know how long it's going to stick around. As you can see, about 22 degrees. I don't know if it's going to warm up enough for it to melt, even though, you know, yesterday it was 60 degrees and the ground was warm. So I don't think it's going to stick around. There's the job site. It doesn't look too bad, and they're planning on hanging steel tomorrow, so let's hope that happens. But yay, our first Virginia snow. And as you can see, chaos is getting big. So you guys in southern sunny California, you guys don't see this very often, do you? So it's been doing this all day. It's actually gotten colder, so we're down to about 17 degrees. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Just been flurrying. Obviously it's not sticking that much because the ground is warm. It was so warm yesterday. But old Chaos, he don't care. He's just gonna sit it in the middle of it and chew on a stick. So, and the construction site doesn't look bad. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up very far or very well from here. So hopefully the workers will show up tomorrow. But just give you a quick look at the landscape here. It's pretty. Well, here you go, guys. Finally hanging our first, I guess you'd call that a column. So sweet. It's about 9:15 in the morning. I'm gonna get me some breakfast, and we're gonna wander down there and watch them work. Coming together. They got some more columns hung. Unfortunately, it's still pretty chilly today. As you can see, we still got a little bit of snow on the ground. It's supposed to be in the 40s, but thermometer outside saying still like only 28 today, so a little bit chilly to be playing with the steel, but I'm glad they're here. we're gonna have about 4 or 5 good days, just normal fall weather, chilly but clear. So hopefully we can get a good push. It is about 11:30. Not sure what time they got here. So if they got this much done, then hopefully they'll get everything, you know, tied together here before they wrap up for the day. So I'll give you guys a progress report. This is the end of day 1. Crew just got wrapped up and headed out. It's about 5 o'clock. So this is what they got done today. Yay. So I guess these are called what, columns, and these purlins, I don't know all the fancy terms. I just call them steel beams. So this is what we got going on. So happy to see some progress. Obviously this will be the 12 by 12 door. Back there's a 12 by 12 door, and here once we tie everything in, then you cut in your walk-in door right there. So I guess what they're doing is they're getting the corners somewhat tied together, and then I'm assuming you would probably pull tape and get everything square, and then start putting on the the rafters, I guess. So that's where we're at. Pretty cool, and hopefully they make more progress tomorrow, and I'll film that. Well, come down here and give you guys a progress report. It's Saturday, so obviously they're not working, even though it is a nice day. I wish they would be working. You know, you work when it's nice and you don't work when it's raining. But here's where we're at. Had a little bit of slowdown yesterday because apparently the factory forgot to punch these holes right here, so they had to, you know, drill them out and then grind them so we could run the cables through. So that took a little bit of time. I'm gonna have to do the same thing over in that corner to brace it up and pull it up. But there she is, slowly coming along. I think Monday my buddy Brad's gonna come up, and we are going to try to remove some of this dirt so they can go ahead and start rocking and rolling on the building. That's because, as you can see, we've got to get down to, you know, the level of where the footers are. So this is the lowest one. So basically they went from here 18 inches down, you know, to get to the frost line, but can't really tell. There's a slight slope, and as you get to the front, there's about 21 inches of dirt they got to come up and be removed, you know, so because the building has got to sit down in here, and then once we get that deep, you know, that front's going to be probably a drainage issue, so we're going to have to dig out and like do a French drain or something to get the water to come out. So that's what we're going to do Monday. Probably won't get any footage of it because we'll be working. Gonna have the Bobcat moving dirt and get a Mini X to help dig stuff out. So I'll be running one and Brad will be running one, so we can go ahead and get this thing moved, get this dirt out of the way, and they can start throwing this puppy up, because once this is kind of the way it is now, he says, you know, they can start getting the rafters on and start getting the roof, and you know, it'll be dried in pretty quick, hopefully. So that's the progress report. So I appreciate you guys watching and following along. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And leave comments. I always love talking to you guys. And then of course Mr. Chaos, he's right up there. If you can see him, he says hi too. So we'll catch you guys later.